Coming to you live from the willitforge studios in a blacked out apartment hidden somewhere in Michigan. I am willitforge, and this is a game stream. Hello to everyone out in the audience. I've been catching you up on the restream chat bot, which is allowing me to test chatting across all platforms and watching it all in one window. We'll see how that works for us and for all of you. Hi out there to Okie Native, Mr. Dax, Richo8181, Justin Fuller, and our Omni mod Swirl Blue, who is trying to get things started on her own channel with quick shorts and everything. Doing some old school games and some Switch play and everything, and I find them quite captivating for short periods of watching, and probably somebody who I'd have on in the background for long streams if she did them, which she doesn't. Hint, hint, maybe in the future. And yes, we have recently lost Jackie Robinson, or not Jackie Robinson, Hank Aaron and Larry King. Always sad to see folks passing on. 2021 is not off to an auspicious start, and we are just not sure where it's going to go from there. Let's mute the game audio one moment. I got to check one more piece of audio on the computer. And then we will get over to the actual game. That's what I thought. Might have to make sure that all the video windows are muted. That's kind of important. And Richo8181, COVID related. Of course, in one way or another, almost every death since February, March 2020 has been in one way or another COVID related. I don't think that's a morass of data we are ever going to get completely sorted out. What can you do? You know, like as Kyler reminds me with the beasts here, cat's gonna cat, well, government's gonna government, politician's gonna politic. And we all know politics comes from poly for many and ticks for blood-sucking parasites. And we're just getting the game loading right now. See if this works the way that it is supposed to now, or yep. And we have video of the game loading. And Justin, this game is kind of a it's kind of an adult Minecraft. Worse say lots of construction base building, worse zombies, less blocky graphics, and every 7 days all the zombies in the planet try to gather together and kill you overnight. Aside from being able to encounter them 24/7 the rest of the time. Swirl, you do not currently have to monitor the Twitch chat. I can see all three in my restream chat window here. I'll give say if I need help with something there, I'll give a shout out. Yeah, better zombies. There's a lot more zombie variety, and they are night and day zombies. So one of the things I've been working on with Lake House, which we don't have the actual house construction part yet, but we're growing some crops. We've got a good foundation because I'm going to try and put the house up there. So we'll just run up there real quickly. We're bordered with corn crops up here, but I'm going to try and build an actual house on this foundation here going upward, and probably solar panels and more crops on the roof. Of course, I have started mining That island right there, you can see a couple of spots where it cuts off. I started mining that down to basically just above the water level to give me a place to give a place where the I can put a lot more crops and basically build a whole garden over there despite having some plants here. I'll end up moving my mushrooms. The mushrooms are probably actually going to all go, if they can run upside down, they're probably going to go on the ceiling of this area and spread it out so that I've always got mushrooms I can grab. Of course, if we go into look, I got lots of mushrooms right now, so I don't need to harvest them significantly. Yeah, that's one of the things else with this game is you can mess a lot with the settings. So you can have it where the zombies are only out at night. They're only at you at horde nights. That they're more or less aggressive. I tend to play, I play on the 7-day setting right now, but I tend to play with the zombie speed spread that Satsu and Monkey play on, which is the only time we get sprinting zombies is horde night. Now, one of the things I've been working on, as you can see, my 4x4 is now parked at the house. And as I pan right, we have got the causeway finished, which we're going to show off in just a minute because I want to go do a couple of missions. Although I'll tell you some of those big missions, the big clears, huge buildings. I have had to overnight a horde night in a skyscraper that I started 2 days before horde night. You're doing a huge clear, it's a huge thing. Now, one of the things I've got now, just my drawbridges and my causeway lights are off of this switch here, which has got a separate generator. There's not a huge story in the game. You basically there's a little bit of one. You wake up in the wasteland. You have a few beginner tasks, and then from then on, it is all survival and building and defense against the zombie hordes, which will rush you every 7 days or 3 days if you do that setting. Or there's an every night or random, so it could be 2 nights, it could be 7. You can mess with those. I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power to that, and I hear a screamer. So we're going to take a quick peek out. That's one thing. I've got a lot of stuff burning right now. So Screamer's going to play Screamer. One of the things I have here is with the pillars, I've been reinforcing them to steel. I have got 2 junk turrets that are watching over the base of the foundation. Even a Screamer comes into this area, they're going to get pelted until. And you can see I've gotten really good at underwater construction here. That's one place where I will activate the cheats, not to build, but because all of this underwater construction messes with the actual water graphics. You'll end up with a patch of water. I'm still working on one. A patch of water that is 2, 3, 4 slots below lake level. And I will take, not for drinking water, I got plenty of drinking water, and I can always fill a jar from the ever-present lake and cook that. It's this lake graphic where you get this nice smooth graphic here. Well, down over that end, there's divots in it. Now, I just got to get to a spot where I can actually turn the switch on, and that bridge goes on. This here is the only bridge that's fully automatic when the power is on. The rest of them daisy chain out from power switches on each platform. This one being the master. Flip this switch here, all the bridges farther out. I've been expanding my platform a little bit. All the bridges further out raise with and lower with this switch here. So get that beautiful visual right here by doing this. And I'm not going to have too big of a concern about leaving this open while I'm away, because on the causeway here I got 2 fully loaded SMG turrets and 2 fully loaded shotgun turrets set to kill any strangers or zombies that come down the path. So that's a good fingers crossed test right there. And then coming off the end of it, each of those platforms has a hatch and a ladder down. Most of them got lights on it. This was I was talking about the messed up water graphics. That's what you get from underwater construction like I've been doing. And that's where I will take and I will cheat for actual water tiles to work on filling that in. I've got a lot of graphics work to do here. And there's a spot that, I know this is Nav's game, but right over the other end of that inlet is a spot where it's really bad too. Thanks, Richo. That has been quite the construction project, and I took a lot of time, of course, for the resources. What if a Girl Scout wants to sell cookies? Well, I do have it set so that they will not attack me and they will not attack friends. So allies are fine. I'm fine. Strangers and zombies are targets. But let's face it, you know, those Girl Scouts lied to you. I ate a whole box of those Thin Mints and I did not get 1 ounce lighter. Nor did I lose any inches. And of course, I came to the end of this and realized that my ground level to my original entrance wasn't quite even. So we got that gradual ramping. Thank you, Fun Pimps, for that. Because you used to be able to only have, a while back, only have these ramps right here, where it's 1 block, one block over, 1 block up. And that's really hard for the vehicles to climb, especially with any speed. But they have this half block ramp system available now, which I did here so I could actually drive the vehicle over it. Of course, I still have my original underwater entrance with boxes down at the bottom of that. One of those boxes has got my motorcycle in case I get killed during an outing. And I thought it out, and apart from one of those pillars, I miscalculated the length of the bridge, and so one pillar is closer to home than it needs to be. And has an overlap of, that's the one that doesn't have a hatch on it, because if the bridge is down, it covers the entrance. I didn't want to go this way, but it'll work. We're going back out to the desert, to the trader in the desert. We are not stopping along the way if we can avoid it. A little bit of a road repair I did there with cement. You know, we're not stopping and looting cars. We're not stopping and looting buildings. We will pause to check the map, and we will pause for opportune animal kills, by which I do not mean chickens. Chickens and rabbits are safe unless they're road killed. Other animals, I've got lots of meat, but you don't exactly turn down free meat now, do you? And one of the things that I had with the supports for the causeway is I did have particularly well constructing it. And even now, you get the occasional zombies come through and start pecking at it, and it was causing leaks inside the pillars. And I realized, and I had a couple of breaches during hordes, and realized that I had to do some modification reinforcement. So every single one of those pillars, from around water level up, or like ground level, you know, lake bed level up, is steel Oh, we're gonna have to stop because vultures don't leave you alone in vehicles now. I don't remember that spot in my... Oh. Come here, you. That's right, come at me. I'll punch you right in the face, vulture. Now, that's one thing I didn't think about, is I didn't think to bring food and water with me. And I was a Boy Scout. Well, I went to reinforcing those, so each of those pillars has got a 9x9 hollow on the inside, has a steel interior wall, and then enhanced concrete exterior wall. Now I gotta take a look at my map and see where was I going. Wrong direction. I gotta turn around. Navigation, but at least I'm not killing the driving as badly this time. And that's one of those things I'll mess with this, because it actually makes steering on the roads a little easier. So now there's a double layer they have to breach when messing with. I said that, and then I turned off the mouse steer, and it went crazy on me. So it's a lot harder for them to get to me unless they just come to my central core tower, and that's where I got a couple of junk turrets going after them too. Watch the ravines. This happens when you pick up your coffee. And yes, thank you, Swirl, for the reminder. Hi to any lurkers out there. We welcome our lurkers too. Oh, yeah, that's right. This city in the ruined biome, beware of potholes. Like that one right there that will swallow your 4x4. Oh, drive past knowing that there's a good treasure room right there. Oh. And hello, Cynic. Welcome to the show. One of the things, since most of the hordes coming at me have had to go through the water, it hasn't been very... Yeah, it does look kind of like Detroit, Mr. Dax. And that's Detroit on a good day. They've been coming through the water, so a lot of my horde knights have been either not much traffic or underwater melee fighting, which... You have a little bit of an energy issue, but otherwise plays in my favor. Okay, we are almost to the desert. Not the way I usually go to get to that trader, so it threw me off a little bit. And there's the ever-friendly vulture. Here's my turn. One post in 100 yards in any direction. I have to hit it. Now, one of the things with the causeway I'm going to try is I'm going to test putting junk turrets down at that bridge with those auto turrets. Maybe running an electric fence across the other side, like midway on the next pillar, and see. Worst case scenario, I flip the switch, raise the bridges from that point out, and have to do a zombie cleanup. And that's like worst case. I'm at least considering it. I didn't join this to be like a pushover idle Horde Knight completely. I want to be involved in the Horde Knights. I just wanted a good fallback position in a safe space before I got too heavily into it. And I do have a couple of base designs to test once I get that. And I might do that before I finish Lake House construction, because it's at least a safe base of operations for me. I did not think about how much ammo I brought. 2 stacks of 7.62, almost 2 stacks of that, and almost to a shotgun. That'll get me a little ways. Over here. Yeah, I know you'll talk to me. First, let's... that was the wrong reflex. Let's see if I can get that back now, because that was a mistake. You know, weapons, clothing, tool, resources, tools. Yes, I can get it back, but I don't have enough coin to get it back. Do I have more coin in the Jeep? No, of course not. I used to carry coin in the Jeep. Hit me with that spotty connection. Let's see, I've got perks that I can use on that. I do. Let's see what we can do with a better barter. Where's better barter? That just burned off all of those points that I earned constructing. Rookie. Yeah, that was a rookie mistake. That was very much a rookie mistake. 26. I still don't have enough. Well, now... How about if I sell you a few of your own things? Now let's buy my auger back. Actually, let's go ahead and sell those shotgun parts, because I got plenty of those. And now, if I am temporarily done making rookie mistakes, I do have to do a gyrocopter soon. Let's get doing a job. What have we got? Nearest one is a level 5 fetch clear. Ooh. In the skyscraper, what's that level 5 clear in? Yeah. They're all in... Are they all in skyscrapers? Level 4 fetch clear. It's a ways away. Red Mesa installation. You know, let's check that other large factory. Okay, we're gonna take the skyscraper. And we will check the vending machine. Can of chili and a red tea. Better than nothing. I'll probably find some in the skyscraper too. Okay, over there. I've been in that neighborhood before. It's not too far. It just has a slight problem of, you know, the roads are out, and so is the bridge. Well, bridges. And most of the gaps are that inconveniently long snorkel run, which is the truck will make it, but it is slow. Useless info. So nice it's still laid out at 5:30 in the real world. Yeah, give it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's January now. I was gonna say give it a month, but in a month it'll be even better. If you like that sort of thing. Hard to see the iron deposits. Well, there's your problem. Yeah. Oh. Vulture! The 4x4 is convenient for this. The gyro is better. If for no other reason, then it doesn't matter how rough the road is. Now, the one thing I have not figured out, I've not tried, is I have not hit these much more annoying, new and improved vultures in gyrocopter to see how they do. Back in Alpha 18 and Alpha 17, vultures in a gyrocopter were just no concern at all. The desert biome, and still have to be aware of those killer potholes. And potholes in 7 days to die will devour your vehicle. Now we're going to take a real quick peek in here. Clear out some of this noise-making debris, because I don't want to get jumped by a surprise zombie yet. Okay. We're going to check for a safe behind the desk. I like my bow. Well, you asked Justin how a pothole that big forms, but if you were to approach it from the perspective of absolutely zero road maintenance, I guess I wouldn't see it so much in the desert, but you get middle of Michigan with summer winter expansion and contraction of the road surfaces and everything, you'd see potholes that big eventually. And this building is going to be interesting for hordes of the undead. But I'm really only interested in one thing before we do the reset and start the clear. And that is rob the safe. So here's an example. You got a wide variety of zombies. Although we've mostly seen business zombies in here. I think that might actually be farm plots. It's an interesting little construction method. I didn't want to get into it, but you gotta hold to continue. So we're gonna dump some of our non-essentials off here. I'm gonna drop all of the gas in there. We'll drop all of the coin, drop the auger. I do want to keep the shovel, and I want to keep the impact driver. Those might be convenient. I don't have any junk turrets with me. Gonna drop the marksman rifle because if I need any sharpshooting, I'll use the hunting rifle with the scope. It's got better power and optics for that. Okay. Oh, and we will drop half our repair kits in there. Not that it frees up an inventory slot. I don't actually usually carry them all with me like that. Now, Mr. Dax, we do try to keep it somewhat family friendly around here. Although I can see the colloquialisms and change of connotations and that alternate definitions to follow to hit that. Oh, a little extra water, a little extra ammo. Oh, running up on me. I like my bow. I do not like getting hit in the back by feral zombies, though. So we are going to... Yes, that's right. My 9mm is silenced, which means I can try and do a more proper stealth run. But I will always fall back on a gun if they start to corner me and do damage. I get good healing perks and everything. So let's see if we can get around needing that. Now we are going to creep a little bit through here. Shouldn't have any more zombies in there. I've got good stealth perks too, which is good. Remind me when I'm leaving to get the safe again, because I am not doing... I'm trying to do this right and not do any looting right now. Come on, give me a couple of freestanding zombies, because I love those stealth kills. Come on, we know there's more here. Yeah, the rubble texture. That is probably one of the lowest quality textures in the game right there. Yeah, I'll grab the bag while I'm right here, but... But I don't have it on the highest graphics settings, so it's probably contributing to that just a little bit. but that it's not contributing a lot. It is a composite texture. It's not a real structure kind of thing, so it can't have the same feel as like these floor tiles and the pillars. Ooh. Now the question is, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, he's dead. Oh, we woke up the rest of them in there now, so let's see. Come over here. That's good. Yeah, I love how... Oh, an arrow hit him so hard it flipped him around. Okay, now we're getting a few too many. Oh, think you can sneak up on me, do you? Pick up my arrows, because I love my arrows. Actually, let's do one other, because we're going to try and do a less stealthy kill, because I play with these occasionally. And I am just here to clear out the zombies, right? So as long as they don't overpower me. That's right, stand up. I see I got your attention. Oh, don't want to take them too close with that, though. Cut it out. Are you not getting sound from the zombies? Yeah, you got it there, Mr. Dax. Is the details of oh, I see why. I never restored it after I messed with sorry about that. After I messed to make sure that the other windows that had any stream content them were muted, I forgot to unmute OBS again. Sorry. Now you should have game sound, especially from when I do this. Let's see. Let's do a general, just see if there's any down over there. Because that's one thing that will wake up the zombies that are around. I'm gonna loot this because I need some more food. And water. Yeah, no, that was the whole live TV thing. I muted the computer background sound and then forgot to unmute it. Up on the balcony. That would actually be a great place for these. If I can hit one of them. Because they're kind of caught there for the moment. couple of exploding arrows does quite a bit of damage in an enclosed space. And he's up there somewhere. Oh, I should be able to walk around here. Or not. No, that was the whole of the room. I know you said your gun was silenced, but it was very quiet. Yeah, that was beyond. That was a little bit beyond silenced. That was. And energy, like I said, I'll come back for looters' rights on the building. Including, nice, purses in there. Let's do wake-up call. I hear some buddy pounding, but they're not on my radar yet. There is a chicken inside. There is not a chicken inside anymore, and no, that one cannot be recovered for meat. That was a 4x sneak attack bonus with an exploding arrow. Apoyo does not survive it. Can't do a fast reload on that, so... Okay, this one we're just gonna go... We're going big on this one. Figure if you come into this with an arsenal, use it. And since you can shoot through grates, make the most of it. Oh, there you are. Don't come at me like that. How does the old thing go then? You know, like one bullet, one kill. That's a nice thing to try for. Not always practical. But it's a worthwhile effort. Of course, they have to have ferals in here. Okay, the health is getting a little bit on the low end. We're going to look for some medical stuff as we are clearing. And, of course, I didn't bring any medicines with me either. Like I said, I get those healing factors, though. Some of them. There's two over there somewhere, and I think they're on this floor. Okay, I don't care about the noise now. We're hitting up on the stopping power a little bit. I'm gonna try and pick this lock just to give myself a little bit of healing time. I might not actually keep that. I don't use or care for those as a rule. I've played Hitman on an Xbox. I don't have it for like non-console. And there are certain games which to me are more console play. That does seem to be one of them. I did not miss that close in. As they keep swaying back and forth. Especially right when you release. There's probably a wood wall around here somewhere. Now, one of the things I've been thinking about trying to stream straight from the PS4 with Horizon Zero Dawn. Or one of those. One of those rules for clears. Reload early, reload often. Oh, do not give me platforming to the next level. Anybody here? Of course not. And they're giving me platforming to the next level. Is it just me, or did that kind of look like Susan Wiki or something? Someone like that. It's a game, YouTube. Really? Okay. Putting stuff away because I have got to deal with the roundabout here. Nope. I slipped. You know what? That is why you bring wood with you. And hope you don't fall. Okay, they're gonna make this. I'm gonna make this trickier now that I'm down. Or maybe not, because I can go most of the way on this. And if I remember correctly, some of the stuff I was told, I should be able to go like this. And that's why you bring your resources with you. Okay, and I should be able to go over to that one by just doing ladder across. And that was all it took to wake them up. Wrong. Wrong rifle. Do not want to get messed up with spiders or whites. This is actually where it would be really nice to have one of my junk turrets with me. Don't back up into and there you have the wheel screws up. It wasn't a terrible start, but it was a lousy finish. And I'm getting some of that with the level 5 clears and those huge structures. And what I was trying to do was I was actually trying to switch over to the shotgun. And because of starting the reload on the other gun, it was messing with me. And every time I tried to shoot, it started the reload over again. Thankfully, I do have backup motorcycle. And hello, Data Wasteland. If I recall the way that I normally get to that neighborhood, should be able to track it at night without a problem. And get my Jeep back. I'm just annoyed because I died again. What the heck? I did not have creative on. It's not supposed to have creative on. But yeah, I'm dealing with still really high game stages, is where they get the difficulty in for that. I've survived too many Horde nights. I die on missions and survive Horde nights. I will try to remember that data, and it's force of habit, you know. Problem is, I probably can't even clear that skyscraper when it's, you know, easily when it's not on a mission. Unless I go in there all, you know, forget Rambo, I'll go in there, John Bennett style. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Try to remember my pathway for this, the normal path I follow. You know, just go in with a bunch of preloaded weapons and a ton of ammunition. And if it makes noise, blow it up. Okay, that's over by Gracie still. You know what? I'm right by it. I should go grab it. Obviously the closest I've been to this drop, so... Just gotta be able to find the road again. So for you folks in the chat, I notice you little conversations, sometimes not, sometimes little conversations, sometimes not. How's the repeater working for you all across the different platforms? I see most of you in YouTube, but... This is not my favorite biome, and night is not my favorite time. I've heard about the Darkness Falls mod. I'm not big on modding games in general. And since I am playing through a game streaming service, the NVIDIA GeForce Now, I don't think most of that modding can be done with the stream servers. I am still working on replacing Potato Clock. And I am working on a final configuration within my budget to see what I can do with that. Was that a bear? Or was that a boulder? Oh, it was a lump of coal. Yeah, that's one of the things is I'm doing the gameplay and YouTube, everything. I know the streaming is going through smoothly because that's what I say. That's what I get with the cloud servers and everything. I could actually stream higher quality without any lags, delays, or quality issues. I'm not dropping any frames at all. The catch with that is that it is bandwidth intensive. And I've got the bandwidth to support it, but I do not have unlimited bandwidth. So I'm trying not to burn bandwidth at 10 gig an hour. Because it will. It will burn the bandwidth at 10 gig an hour. And this is what I get when I specifically said I was going to do this at the Desert Trader, having to go all this ways away from home. It's like, why couldn't I die closer to home? Because I'm occasionally an idiot. Yeah, you can have that with those game servers and everything, and it would be... Oh, that was my turn off. Say, and it's the idea of having a joint server is great. The key with this is it's a cloud gaming service, so I am playing on their computers and just streaming the controls up and the pre-rendered video down. And I've got the bandwidth where there's not a lag issue on that, but with the graphics load, it eats bandwidth. And since it's all pre-rendered, Potato Clock doesn't have any problem streaming it through OBS out to Restream to feed YouTube, Twitch. Yes, I'm on Twitch now since last week, and DLive. And you can say what you want about Twitch sucking for anyone that thinks Twitch sucks, and I've had my criticisms of Twitch too, but there is no debating that it really is optimized design for streamers. Cars in the dark. It is really well designed for streamers. It kind of makes up for the exclusivity part of their agreement if you're on their affiliate and partner programs. I don't expect to get there anytime soon, if ever, so at least unless and until I do, I will multi-stream to every platform that catches my fancy and doesn't shut me down. Shotgun Messiah. Can't keep your foot on the throttle on this because you will do all sorts of crazy spins and stuff with your bike. Total loss of control. I am playing cheating a little bit by by any by any claim to semi-rational standards. Oh, I did not mean to eat that, because I can do stuff with sham. But that's in that I don't drop everything at death, which is kind of cheating. I do the Well, they recovered you with everything, you know, they recovered you and you still had everything you were carrying at the time while you healed and you could go back out with it. It's convenient on these runs, not just because I don't have to retrieve the backpack. Take it, crickets go back to mute. Yeah. You know what? I do not need ambience that loud. So let's do you a favor. But as far as giving myself stuff and the like, the one thing I will use creative to give myself, as mentioning, is those blocks of water to fix the water graphic. Otherwise, I'm going out, I'm searching, I'm looting, I'm digging, I'm tearing stuff down, I'm killing zombies. I don't have the clear on this one anymore, so we're going to say that that's biting off a little more than I can chew for the rest of the night. And I hear somebody coming. Not exactly coming. Let's see. Oh, you had to stop walking right then. Where's my buddy? There's my buddy. Okay, I'm not exactly Deadeye, but I don't usually miss this often. I missed more archery shots in this stream than I've missed in the last 2 weeks. Let's pick something I got all these pop filters and foam covers on my microphone. I can't hit my head on the microphone to... just, you know, hit your head against the wall on that one. If I had a convenient wall to bang my head on, I'd be doing it. At least I was able to muscle out that time. Doing clears, reload early, reload often. Well, now I'm in a bit of an attitude. I'm gonna get a little bit of a mood going on. So, okay, there's stuff to loot. Let's bring down the house. Come and get it. Give me automatic shotgun. We're gonna run through and clear. Now, what's annoying in this crack-a-book thing is you get a big crack-a-book and most of the shelves have paper. Not books. You occasionally hit the lottery on that and do like hit a lot of books in a crack-a-book, but this location here, I've hit it before. Or I've hit one like it, and as you can see, most of the shelves, paper. I'm not going to knock paper too much, because it's raining zombies from the roof. Because paper goes into your shotgun shells. Should have brought a couple of first aid kits with me or something when I was coming back out here, but get a little bit annoyed, a little bit hot-headed, and things slip through the cracks as far as preparedness goes. Did see a schematic in there, but it's mostly paper. Give me buckshot and gunpowder. And we have a lot more shotgun shells. Anybody in here? Rise and shine. Somebody's beating on something. Actually come in here and see. I tend to be a little bit of a hoarder going through these things. It is, you know, like grab everything and then figure out what I can use, trash, or sell. Oh, the safe sitting on a non-existent desk. I've definitely cleared this one before. Now to make sure I get the rest of the shelves in here. I seem to recall I get zombies in the children's section too. So come out if you're here. Stay. Seeing if any of these schematics or plans are ones I have not read yet. You know, in it to win it, and I'm the kind of person that likes learning everything. Or just about. Now we'll go back out back and say, anybody here? How about that roof? Obviously not realistic because everybody knows that Will doesn't have the ups. Will is not a leaper. Anybody else hear that coyote? Corn seed recipe. I know that recipe already. I got a lot of corn back home. Oh, come on. I did not see him coming. I think that's the rest of the... Oh. Coyote's right next to the... Oh, the corn in the kids' corner. I have got a metric ton of corn back at the house. So the corn is one thing I just do not pick as a rule, because I have got just so much. I could probably get by on not grabbing a lot of this stuff too. Single gunpowder. Oh, okay, so doing that. Scrap, because that's a mission we know we'll get. Oh, Hunter's Journal 5. I don't have that one yet. Scrap the ladders, yeah. Yeah, that is... Say, scrap the frames and scrap the ladders for now. Have plenty of... that. And I've only got to get down to the Jeep anyway. And some of the stuff really just does not have that much benefit to me. Compared to the whole. Because I've got a lot of resources. I don't have a lot of like solar panels and that stuff. But I do kind of build a collection of stuff to sell. And I occasionally burn through all of my money. Well, not all of it. I've got a goodly bit of money out there yet. Clean up a little bit and consolidations. Let's take care of fresh coyote meat. Yeah, I know the icons for transfers. I just have to keep in mind, and sometimes you don't have the stuff that you're transferring in there. Let's see what this mission is. Kill some spider zombies. I hate those things. And I should burn through the post-it notes more, because they are a good way to earn some extra cash. mouse driving is a little tricky when you go to reach for your coffee or your wine or your soft drinks or... Where am I on the map? I want to say north. Give me just a second. I'll pull the map up. Some north, way west. 1393 west, 591 north, and where my home is actually even farther because that's way up here. 1393, 591. I currently know where 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 or 5 traders marked on my map, and I know that there's one down around here that I failed to mark. We're gonna just go with the big guns on this. Fully load. Eyes a little bit on a swivel because what they don't tell you is they give you that talk to a trader with 2 or 3 more zombies out there. So if you don't pay attention, you are gonna get hit. What is... There was a structure over there. Try to do the what in the world is it? Unless I'm heading in generally the right direction for the trader. Downside of that's the structure right there. Well, let's go find out. Generally the trader is on the other side of the river. I think this is the river. If not, I just snorkeled through for no reason. It's a lake! It's a lake with a car out in the middle. It's not as good as my lake, but it's a lake. Looks like it might be an army camp of some sort. With a load of... Oh, so much, so much. I need to mark this nitrate just in case. Looks like a new forestry tower. That could be. Oh, you better believe I'm marking that. Now, I do have, I've got 3 convenient sources for iron, a couple for nitrate, a couple for coal, but that is just, that's on a level you don't want to ignore. Okay, so sort that. There's one thing I've got up here that I want on me, or do I have it down here? Yep. We're gonna go salvaging. So we get some attention. The big bay door's open. That is good to know. Hey, zombies, I'm stripping your truck. Oh, coyotes. I hate those things. Of course, always going for meat and nitrate. There's nitrate over here, too. Wow. Move my truck a little closer. Offload some of the stuff I have collected. Because no need to go in there with inventory full. Oh, those doors right over there. Yep, okay. And they are open. Second truck inside, good to know. I will strip that down too. Cop! Did I hear a spider too? Oh, almost had the cop blow up on me. That's the game stage is getting high enough that the we're running low on effectiveness for the 9. It's just it's not gonna hold up against the zombies for much longer. And I'm pretty sure I'm loaded with AP. Is it locked or unlocked? Unlocked. Oh. Not a truck in this room. Well. Nice little safe house on top of the tower. Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. Just wanted to hit some of the other things first before I continue up the tower, which, as I seem to recall, has some outages on the stairs. Actually, I hate vultures more than I hate coyotes in this game. Hello to Working Kyler. Sounds like you're having an interesting day so far. Speaking of which, Kyler has informed me that so far he's expecting to have to work tomorrow. So I am looking at running a stream tomorrow around 4 p.m. Eastern Time when Kyler would normally be streaming. And I am looking to have that be a Phasmo stream. I've gotten a reminder. It'd be nice to have one of those again sometime soon. And I tried to listen to the folks that... I was making okay with that. Try to listen to the folks that actually show up and give feedback. So tomorrow, tentatively, Phasmo, starting around 4 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be pretty open-ended to people that have the game. I'll get rid of the frames, but why jump? Anybody that knows Will knows that they're, you know, the unacrobatic cripple thing is a real deal. Johnny Paycheck. So much fun. I was thinking the zombie would be inside. Couple of shotgun rounds as introductory breach. I was not expecting that. How many cops blew up on me there? Dying is annoying. Well, before I go out, I'm gonna check the fuel in our generator. That's enough for a little bit more. Worst case scenario, I have to park on the other side of the causeway. I'll come up this way and Kyler can actually see the causeway while he's at work. There is my nice little drawbridge causeway, the perfect driveway. And it does have, at a strategic midway point, it has got automatic shotgun and SMG turrets to deter intrusion. Yeah, can I see your license and registration? I don't think that's how that is supposed to go. This is in the background while like producing loft hip hop. Can't get more opposite than that. Not much more opposite. This is probably true. If you got it, take it. Except I want some. I want at least one repair kit back. Live near the bed. Not sure I get the where we're going with that. I should probably stop dumping all the stuff in there. The goal is, aside from the coal, for everything in here to go into the furnaces, and I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So let's see. The truck is right there. Oh, lo-fi hip-hop. It's called Older Eyes reading from the screen that's down by my feet. Oh, I asked you on the bed or near. Near is a surprise. Yeah, near is a surprise. I trust Fun Pimps just about enough to think that if I clicked near, I've got a 30% chance of showing up underwater. And while I do a lot of gameplay work underwater, and I spent my share of time doing drowning construction work and everything, I don't actually want to like respawn drowning. Take and switch to the keyboard control for a moment, which is a good way to get a drink. It's also a good way to crash if you don't pay attention. Have fun storming the castle. That would take a miracle. Actually, I would have been fine if it hadn't had multiple cops drop on me, falling through the ceiling right at that point, and I should have been a little more cautious on that one. And that's all on me. Play stupid games. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Mistalk so smoothly to begin with, and then try to deliberately mistalk and can't do it for the life of you. Had a glitch and you would respawn near another member, ending up in the middle of a fight in a POI. Fun. My luck, I would hit near and it would glitch and spawn me underwater or underground, but not in one of the tunnels I've dug because reasons. I love how you go from bright shiny in the forest biome, drive into the burn biome, and it's suddenly raining. The craziest part of that is I have personally experienced such drastic weather shifts. Had to Google lo-fi hip-hop, understood Kyler's reference to Johnny Paycheck. Gotta love Boomer versus whatever Justin is. Zoomer. You know, I have not paid enough attention to millennial, Zoomer, whatever else to be certain exactly which grouping Justin falls into. I can't believe I missed the rabbit. And for the record on that, I can't be. I should know, but I'm not 100% confident on Justin's exact age either. So yeah, Zoomer, he would know. He would definitely know. T-shirt idea: cat pothole. Find a pothole to drive into. Data, it may surprise you, I actually don't try to drive into the potholes. I'm starting to understand some of Satsu's thing on that was a bear on running into things while paying attention to chat. Make sure my reloads are in. I told you to reload. Headshot, and then finish it off. Gonna stop for a bear because all of that lovely. No, I'm not loading stuff into the motorcycle because I want to be able to pocket it. Mentioned in a different stream. Yeah, but you're dealing with. Is that a new water tower? I think it was actually a forest tower, but I'd have to go back and look. Might have been a water tower. I've got a cross between old guy brain and nerve damage, a little bit of the traumatic, well, definitely crippled, traumatic injury thing. So I end up with a real trick memory. So I could take certain individuals, including ones I've only had casual contact with, and ramble off all kinds of random information about them or about things surrounding their past experiences or places they've been, and then other details about them just like it ain't happening. Okay, let's see. I know I've done this before. A little bit too far away. I'm just concerned that if I get back on the bike, we're gonna get attacks. And they actually do not make it as easy to hit a bird on the wing with a shotgun as it is in real life. There we go. Sounds like you with chemo brain. Yeah, there are some similarities. Just I get there without having had the chemo, and stuff like that. So I can't beg off the same reasons for quite the same reasons for not having the information to hand mentally. Shotgun is lost distance, yeah. And it's kind of crazy because half of those shots in real life would have taken a bird on the wing within 1 inch either direction of the forced perspective of the barrel. Trying to do a little too direct of cross country. So I get over there, pocket the bike. Love pocketing a motorcycle. It is so fun. And then go back up and go back up and finish off those zombies, probably with the shotgun, because shotgun's going to be most convenient for that. Yeah, that's why they have birdshot, is that fan of pellets to take the beastie down fast, fan out, and have more chance of hitting across a broader spread. You don't have to be rifle accurate with birdshot. Now with somewhat reasonable motor control and practice, you can do rifle or handgun to take a bird on the wing. Must have fallen after I ran across. Not a fan of falling if I can avoid it. So we're loaded. Try and go for, do we have stealth kill options? They're gone. I love it. I die, they reset to the roof. There's not like a ladder up there, is there? Of course not. I didn't want to pick up that chair. At least this scrap. Steroids, which I so rarely use. Oh, they're not actually out the skylight. They're just kind of up there. Well, we are going to see what else is on high. No boxes, no boxes. Oh, just the tower, which means you can get more parts off of it, but not really anything of import. I was hoping there'd be something special up there. Try this level of the roof. No, okay, where's the 4x4? Oh, down there. Should be able. Doing this. That's kind of a ways down there. Do I have enough parkour? Let's find out. No, not really. And let me guess, last time I restocked the truck, I did not put a splint in it. Nope. That was a splat. Well, that was following. That though was at least following the semi-self-destructive protocols that keep viewers entertained. In other news, changing my stream name to Will I Splat. Should be able to get across the river and do some trading. Although, getting up the cliff face might be a little tricky. Head more straight north. Open up the map. Okay, give me a moment. Oh, I know. If I go all the way up here, I can loop around. turn around because I get better slope over this way to climb it in the Jeep. And zombies there, not my zoo, not my monkeys. See the gray on the right. This over here? Or this bit here, one of those two. I don't think there's a bridge in there. The large gray area. So, like all of this. Far right. Well, that's as far right as the map goes for me right now. And I do know, I know that I'm way west, so there's like a lot of map over here to explore. Take and toss up the stuff that's similar. Burning shaft mod. I'm gonna have to see if any of my stuff still has room for that. May find some new stuff. True, and I'm definitely on board with finding new stuff. Strange new worlds, new civilizations, new zombies, and killing them. Oh, and that. So let's take steroids out because I want that. Let's get some sales in. Far east, not west. Oh, my bed is west. Okay, I got it. Revolver trade perk. If there's a trade perk specifically for revolvers, I don't know. Now that said, we got room in the truck.
You've made my day, and here is your payment.
I do have like maxed out better barter. Oh, better deal with Magnum in hand.
You come back sometime.
Well, that would be like a what's the actual book then? Magnum Enforcer. Oh, I do have that perk. Let me go grab my 44. Trying to run on a broken leg. I always keep a Magnum in my truck just in case. Well, thanks for stopping by, Justin, and catch you another time. I was like, yeah, you get a Magnum drawn on me, I'm going to give you good deals. seriously like the best deals. Trying to be careful, make sure I don't accidentally sell something I'm trying to keep. We don't talk about that. Okay. Not going solar yet. I already got Grandpa's awesome sauce recipe. Oh, if the solar bank's that cheap, I could probably buy one. First time I've seen a solar bank. And once again, be prepared. Be prepared. Steel Knuckles 4. Yeah, I would take an upgrade on my Steel Knucks. Yeah, I'll have to double check that data because I do a lot of stealing from the traders and selling back to them when I can. I know what I was needing. I got hurt. Do you got a splint? No, of course not.
Y'all come back now.
And it has been a while since I've been here, so thanks for the dukes. I've got more. I'm pretty sure I've got more crucibles than I have got forges. Not a bad catch, but you kind of run into a cap sooner or later. Yeah. Go back to tossing that back into the storage. I don't use iron arrows anymore as a rule, so I'm just going to scrap those for spare iron. I know I should wait and throw them into a forge, but what can you say? What do you say? Shall I do a little bit of exploring over here and see what new and interesting things we got way out east to kill me? My inventory's got a little bit of space, the truck's got a little bit of room, and there's nothing quite like hobbling around for a broken leg, right? I gotta start gauging those drops better. Finding the north road on the east side. I'm getting FedEx flashbacks. No, that's East North Street. What? Yeah, North Street. It runs east-west. That's East North Street. Okay, so somewhere over here there should be a north-south road. Why not go exploring? What's the worst that can happen? I could die. That is the one thing. It's not like you can get lost in 7 days. You're in a finite map. One way or another, it all comes back to you can find your way home. Might take dying, but you can find your way home. It doesn't have to take dying. Just use the map and navigation. It might take time, Okay, so I want to keep going east. And the night falls. Oh, you're saying that was it? That right there is the heads to that desert city, yeah. That's the desert city where I was at and got killed a couple of times. Yeah, that goes to the city. In the city. People trying to block the roads with their cars doesn't work. It's annoying though. And so go north. Okay, well let's turn around. Go north, young man. Go north. Well, 1 out of 2 ain't dead. I decided I can't really try to claim young anymore, so... Ooh, auto shop. Auto shop is always a fun stop. Not that I'm really low on batteries and stuff, but... Oh, painkillers. It's like I can't run. Is it because you're dragging from dying? No, it's because I jumped off something really tall and broke my leg. And yeah, I'm dragging from dying. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, you... all that careful and... Come on. Back at you. Yeah, I know a splint or a cast would help. You know what? All of my splints and casts are back home. Oh, no. No, no. Random car alarms. In a world of things that ain't happening, do you want the no or the hell no? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch a video on the mod. I'll give you that much. I'm gonna have to watch a video on the mod. But I think I'm about as interested in random car alarms as I would be interested in random volcanic eruptions, unannounced horde nights. Try this new mod with your 7 days to die. Oh, a lot more food options. It might be a toss-up there then. But... New in 7 days to die. When you're walking down the street, you might just get hit by a random meteorite. Yeah, it sounds about as good as darkness falls and car alarms. Animal husbandry. Yeah, I'd heard about that too. I gotta say, there are parts of it that I find intriguing. Oh, skill auto rises as you accomplish stuff? I do like that idea. Well, you know, if you headshot sleeping zombies, you say, with a bow or a silenced gun. You headshot sleeping zombies with a bow or a silenced gun. It's just too handy. Using the bow you get better at. Yeah, that is something that could get me interested. As I'm sure you can tell, I like some of these stealth kills. The ability to take them by surprise. Okay. Where's my band-aid? Band-aid, band-aid. Use the band-aid. More benches and work tables. That was close. I get painkillers, right? I get painkillers, yes. Coffee. I don't want to eat the can of pasta because I can do spaghetti. Deep hole. I do not actually want to go exploring that right now because I'm a little too close to dying. I'm battered and broken, but not dead yet. Obnoxious vultures. Oh, feathers. Who needs feathers? I get so many feathers. Is there anybody else on this roof? I don't think so. Scrap the instruction diagrams into paper and write new perk books on the writing table. That's part of the Darkness mods, Darkness Falls mod too. You are starting to make me wish that Potato Clock would play this game unmodded or with mods and everything. Potato Clock does not handle the graphics load from this very well. Like we stopped being able to say it'll do like a 17 or 18 alphas. Potato Clock will not run alpha 19.3. On the road again. I didn't even drink a beer. And I'm hitting things. I have to pause and check mode. I am sure should have antibiotics in here at least. I can't cure all the ills that ail me, but I can take care of a few of them. And that's dog food, which you need for Grandpa's awesome sauce. I don't think this is the north-south because it's hooking back to the east, or hooking back to the west. Let me take this one east and see if I get something that goes more straight north. Or do we run into like a radiation zone? There's something that goes north, I'm just not sure if it's a big thing, so let's try a little bit farther east. Do some exploration. Is that another time? Oh, that's the end of the road. I'm betting that's my edge of map, and it gets kind of radiation ugly after that. They have gotten better about marking the edge of the map instead of having to just start automatically killing you when you get too close to the edge. And the convenience of driving on the roads for this, but then you remember that you can't trust them because of potholes. Of the vehicle swallowing size. And of course you got the... I do have a glass of wine here with me while I'm doing this, which might be just enough to qualify for a DUI in Michigan. Which one is this? Shamway Foods. Shamway Foods and Joey's Car Lot. decisions. Well, what's more entertaining than me getting killed, right? I've been doing this long enough, and I've been doing this with other streamers long enough. The first rule is kill the streamer. Oh, you're irradiated. Stay down. Oh. Of course, that should have expected that was an actual live zombie. Would have said or done something attention-getting if it was. Do I have to take off the framing to get through? I bet. Now we've got the... I can get through the window at you. Quite a few zombies in this shamway. Oh yeah, I've been in them like this. I'm not gonna do a full clear on this one's sure. Okay. Break my way in the doors. Because I seem to recall there is like a lot that can possibly be cleared in one of these. And not a few surprise zombies. We can't say no. It's a little bit of food, maybe a little bit of medicine. Maybe a little bit of cash. That's right, I'm robbing the place. Somebody had a safe room. Or just a freezer. Well, we're gonna close that while we try and... Actually, I shouldn't need to say. None of those are askew or anything, so they shouldn't be anything to worry about. Open the chest. Candy cane knife level 5. You know, I was not expecting this to be quite so lucrative, so I'll be right back. Maybe have a hidden box. Yeah, it's I'm pondering taking those off. Oh, in the corner? Yeah, I'll be back in there. Abrasions and broken leg. An hour still on that broken leg. I'd be moving faster if I died again, which is sad. Oh, I didn't mean to. So up everything. Oh. But you can't up everything, because you up everything, you end up upping your ammo. Can of pasta. Oh, I guess you get chili dogs if I can't. Steroid or the energy drink. Yep. Well, I'm going to take the pears in with me and the energy drink still. And I got coffee. Oh, I got too much blunderbuss ammo anyway. I'm just going to scrap that. And we're just going to come up to... Oh, that's got a bolt too. But it's not huge. That's huge. So back to the vault door. With that. Oh, you think like behind those boxes. See if we can't clear the shelves out and leave those boxes there to restock. No, just regular scrap stuff. Might be an easier way in there, but I'm perked out to the point their doors are just not that big of an obstacle. Come and get it. Oh, fresh white meat. I find the lack of zombies disturbing. See, I should have had some of those before taking that jump to get that whole mitigate 100% of fall damage. So back out to the store floor it is. I really hate it when they do that. I gotta fall out of the ceiling on you and hit you before you know what's happening. Oh yeah, the health bar will help. See, I don't think like that often enough. Pump shotgun, but I do not want the pump shotgun. I like my automatic shotgun better. Wonk, yes, let's wonk it up. Wonk up the jam, wonk it up, wonk it up. Except, of course, all of my money is out in the truck. believe I cleared it already. So we got those. We got that. Let's get back towards the front and either find some dudes or well, that's not going to be enough for the health, but we got, no, that one's open. Seriously, just 2 cash registered? You called yourself a Shamway? You can call yourself a Shamway. I call you a sham. I did not. Did not keep the steroids on me. Probably should have. Do I know about wrenching dead vending machines? I might be a little bit aware of wrenching dead vending machines. Novelty knife. Oh. Before I get back there, it's like, wait, did I drop off my wrench? I think I did. Quite by accident. And there is some awesome sauce. Well, let's eat some things that I know I don't cook into anything else right now. And we'll strip that dead vending machine for component parts, and we will go... No, I don't. The snow is probably just eating up. Come on, I live in the middle of a lake. I don't need snow as a water source. Now, one of those keys about wrenching dead vending machines is always first making sure that they really are dead. Because nothing hits you quite like trying to wrench or hit or in any way damage or disturb a live and active vending machine, unless the extent of that disturbance is buying from it. Somebody's making noise out there. Bye, bye. And of course, I can of pasta, because anytime we can make spaghetti, as Satsu calls it. Oh, I just realized. I should start heading home soon, because we have got running around without actually taking it. Was that the one that I wanted to take? I think it... Yeah, it was. That health bar is slow recovery. Where is the coyote? Always reload your rifles. Yeah, is there anything up the drop ceiling? Maybe, but I wasn't gonna take and wait for the click. So I'm not sure I've got a good way up there except for nurpling. I do see a box though. How did I miss a sham box? It's far enough up there that aside from the couple that fell down through the ceiling onto me, it's like... I'm here, I might as well. Vent stuff. Hold to the ceiling or the roof. Hello, cream. Yeah, help with abrasions and get another abrasion. Oh, there's a stash over there. Have I mentioned that I'm full anyway? Yeah, well. We say full. I'll make myself sick by eating a few fat, but it's something. We'll drop the snowballs. Scrap the spring, drink the water, drop the feathers because I got stacks of them. I can trim down, I can slim down a good bit if I need to, based on what else I find. I just tend to do a grab everything and sort it out later perspective. Eat the pears. Yeah, exactly. Eat the pears. No need to drink the coffee quite yet. Oh, there's a hatch to go down. Need food. Why do you think I wanted to raid a Shamway? That's what you get for going melee weapon first. If I'd started with a gun. Now let's Russian roulette it. I recognize this grass. Hey, I ain't leg broke no more. I have to go back and get my 4x4 again. T-shirt idea got dead. Yeah. Maybe just a little bit. Okay, so that. Got that. Got that, but grab a splint. And I really should carry band-aids with me. Missed it, rewinding to watch. It wasn't really that impressive. I died because I did something stupid. Well, not entirely so I wasn't ready with a gun. So I got jumped by a zombie and hit him with an axe and got killed before I could switch to guns. And it goes straight east and south. I think so. I just want to drop off a little of this inventory to note some of those things aren't in there. Okay, that's enough inventory dropped for now. Except for the egg. Egg is going in the box. I think I have all of 1 eggs. Missed the burnt zone. Okay, so if I go east, well, if I get on this north road and I go east through the city and south over here, I might miss the burnt. We'll see. You know what, before... Or a smaller burnt zone, yeah. Maybe a road straight through it. No twists and turns. Do I still have gas in one of these? No, of course not. But I know I've got gas down here. And here's, I get 2 ways across the lake. I am not, don't have to resort only to swimming now. And here's the one thing I said I'll use the creative for. It's those water blocks to try and fix the water graphics. Refuel before my causeway goes away. Start closing some of the security hatches. And I won't go up that one when the causeway is open because the door actually goes over, or the ramp goes over the door. So you can see what I was talking about. The inside of the pillars is steel from lake bed level up. And here's my emergency defenses for when the garage is down. Realized I might have a fuel problem if I don't refuel before I leave. Okay, it means I am going to actually want to jog up one road, because otherwise I'm going to be running along through the blasted lands on this one. I gotta take my first left. I have to turn left! Shut up, I'm not interested in you. East through Dyersville. Well, yeah, to get up to Dyersville, I have to actually hang a left up to here and go across this major road, because otherwise the one I'm on runs down through all of this uh, destroyed and burnt zone stuff. I need another Gracie Run mission to go through there and get all the boars and that. And I got nitrate mines. Yes, I have been to the North Snow Trader and run a couple of missions up there. I do periodically do a trader run, because I know where 4 or 5 of them are, and just run to all of them for a skim of what they've got in inventory, and occasionally trying a mission. The problem is that it's hard to, without doing a lot of pre-planning and everything and more experience, and I've gotten some of those larger POIs, it is hard to do a level 5 clear solo in a skyscraper. It's just it's easier just to nurple to the top and break into a treasure room, any treasure room and stuff up there. Alone, yes, yeah, and that's what I'm all by myself. Or lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. And I suppose I could do it with the gamer cats. And believe me, I have seen them messing with the computer with enough dexterity to potentially play a game. It's more a matter of not having a second computer for them to use, and the general belief that Wazowski at least would stab me in the back. Unless I keep him high off his gourd on catnip, and then I'm not sure how effective he would be. Floor it! What is the loneliest number? Yep. Autistic Jukebox, I can't bring that tune to mind, so off the top of my head for some reason. See what's one of those working stiffs. Lots of bridges this way too. Oh no, you're right. It is Horde Night day, and I'm trying to retrieve my 4x4 quickly and get back home. I get back home, move my 2 junk turrets. I don't think I've got electric fence posting even. I haven't really... It's the stiffs that Monk and Satsu used as a base. Yeah, that could be. 99-cent fish sticks. Let's see, how far over are we? A little bit further. Some POIs I'm going to have to check later. Of course, I have got a challenge that I need to hit. Gonna try. No. Turn around. Gonna try and get over one more. I think. I got 10 hours yet. I have got a challenge for Sunken Matsu. I promise I can talk. I got a challenge for Monkey and Satsu, and I think they could pull it off. Is Horde Night in one of those big skyscrapers. Now here's the key. No building prep at all. They can take all the... turn around and go back to that one, because there's our toxic board. They can take all of the weapons and ammunition they want, including junk turrets. But they can't go reinforcing the building, turning it into a horde base. They just have to survive. Yeah, Nav's game, I wouldn't be surprised they messed things up with switch to 19.3. And they're always changing stuff up, right? But yeah, that is the challenge. Is you go into a skyscraper for Horde Night. You don't do reinforcements, you don't rebuild it, you don't restructure it, you don't take repair stuff along with. Okay, I'm gonna try the branch to the right here. You sit it out in there. You basically have a clear with an invading horde. I think they could do it. And I think they could do it because I've done it accidentally. Sorry, I distract Sue. You know, they put the effort into building this map for most things, you can tell. Including the things that are the pain in the butt. There's a church. I'm a town west. So I'm gonna cross-country motorcycle it. Which, if you're gonna cross-country it, the motorcycle's your best option. Unless you're going airborne. As I said, I like my gyrocopter. I'm going to make one. Yeah, it was a relatively short burn zone. Not a ton of destruction, and it was very well contained. Now the remaining question is... do I want to real quickly nurple up to the roof? For that fenced off area before driving back home? The answer, of course, is why would you even ask? So I get here, check for more eggs while I'm at it. Thin desert plateaus does sound interesting. Die, sucker! Okay, I am totally underwhelmed by that. There's nothing else here. Was this a room I was in? Yes, I just didn't look the right way. Okay, that was totally not worth it. Yeah, the thing is, I don't have a horde base down to a science the way the guys do. But I've made horde bases, and I've got an idea for a couple that I've hit the point in this game where I should just start building one of them. Always search your gas pumps. Okay, I'm just gonna hang my head in shame now. Yeah, I uncovered more map. This is true. I have more explored. Ooh, small crack a book. Small crack a book. Yep, just. Watch it come out to like nothing but paper. People like Monkey and Satsu, did you die yet? Yeah, I died 3 times. What's it to you? Ooh, that does sound XP on, let's see, factory at the top of the main stairs with a row of jug turrets. That would just be minting XP. Okay. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff to sell to the vendor. I'm not sure how much of it's gonna be worth it. But Oz gotta get home. I got a couple of junk turrets to recover. I probably should have hung a right there, but I am driving along, obviously burnt, edge of burnt, which means gotta pay extra special attention for potholes. I haven't. The newspapers on the ground and stuff have, what do they have on them? Okay, this will work. At least as long as the bridge isn't out, this will work. I didn't think about that. Spoilers. Okay. You got me. I'm gonna have to... So it's just like the... like newspapers on the ground stuff. Walk up to them, look down. Sure, yep. Veer to the right. And now I should be green forest stuff until I get home. It'd be fun if they had more headlines. Oh, I bet it. It's one of those graphic detail things. You know, in driver's training, they told me you don't dodge for things like dogs, deer, squirrel, and everything. It's far more dangerous than just risking hitting the animal. You can hit your brakes to slow down, but you don't turn your wheel, because that's where you can get into losing control. And you lose control like that, and then they throw things like reckless driving on the ticket too. There's my pad. You know what? I got a few minutes. I'm gonna do this the way I should do it. Because I's a professional. Yes, I just backed in so that I wouldn't have to pick the Jeep up or back out. Okay. Some of the stuff that I know is staying. That is a bridge too far. That is my causeway out to the rest of the world. All the bridges being capable of being raised. To isolate me out in my island. And hey, random. Figure out some of my burn down stuff. Yes, I'm planning on burning the pots. I have got so many pots, I don't know what to do with them otherwise. Raising a bridge takes 2 parents. A little more shotgun. A little more various ammos. Oh, I should have junk turret ammo up there, right? Yep. Bridge over the river. Why? It takes a village. Say, the why on that is I'm living out in the middle of this lake. And I have got a tunnel under the lake, but it is sometimes handy and convenient to be able to run over the lake too. Horde Night's coming. I'm going full paranoid mode because I'm about to try something I have not tried yet. And actually, the extra precautions might end up killing me. Reload. And the thing is, Random, you weren't here when I was demonstrating the causeway. I can raise every bridge from here to the coast right here. Every single one of these platforms has a switch on it that controls every bridge coastward. Surviving. Yeah, I have lived through many Horde nights. It's other stuff that has gotten me killed. So even right here, I can cut off from the coast right here. Obviously, they'd come in there. Electric fence, electric fence. How quickly can I make electric fence posts, and what does it need? Racing the clock. Come on, load. Come up. Electric fence post. Forged iron, electric parts, and less than minute for each one. Electrical parts. Forged iron. Let's try making 6 posts. I'll be fair, it's not the parallel parking that gets me, it's the stuff on the road. Because you can grow them there and still access your boxes. It's convenient grow space. It's my shroom grow operation, buddy. Ever tried shrooms? Racing the clock. I might only get one fence up. Yeah, that roof is mighty corny. It's how you get mold growing fungus on the... Well, he's not wrong. I'm actually, when I start building the house above, that's actually the foundation right there for the house proper. When I start building up, I'm probably going to move the mushrooms to that surface. Okay, so... Want to get this on the other side here of all of my defensive. Get on the right side of it. It's quick and dirty. And I very much say I have not spent any time actually preparing for this Horde Night proper, so quick and dirty might be all the prep I get to do on this. Because I have never even tried a Horde Night bridges down. Oh. There we go. Demo! crap demo. Oh, come on. Where's the... Yeah, I didn't grab any med supplies with me, but I have got them right here. Oh, I did have a splint on me, but grab a couple more first aid kits. Do I have bandages on me? Yes. Oh, there's still lots of ammo in those too. Now comes the downside of that. I think we're still set there, but we have got some underwater. So while they're checking the causeway there, we're gonna drop off to here real quickly and see what's coming our way. Yeah. Like Red Bull gave you wings. Let's see now. Left the doors open. Yeah, I did on the pillar. Oh, and I left that. Now the one thing is, this door here, over at the main home, I closed the doors, but it's kind of a there's a little bit of a stretch there, because this door, they never try to enter the door. Even when it's wide open, they'll beat at the tower instead. And it probably should stay the same for off the central column back home. But I'm playing careful with it, you could say. They don't swim. Well, they swim to a certain extent, but they won't swim up for an open door. They'll swim up to hit you if you're in the water, but they don't swim up for an open door. That might actually be the end of our horde. Problem is, with the quick and dirty on the electric fence posts there, I have to be careful how I approach this. Don't worry about that fall. I got hay at the bottom. This should be the other side of that electric fence. And that did a pretty good job of channeling them through. Hey, you do you. But if they pile, they may get in. Yeah, they might get in if they pile, but that's not been a serious issue. Hello, cat boys. I'm gonna get back to the other side of that electric fence. Now, they have actually breached the walls of the tower before. I had the steel and concrete doubled up. And when that happened, they ran down my hallway and started going up the ladder in the central chamber. Now, the benefit of that is a single file ladder. I just stood at the top and unloaded my machine gun at them vertically until they cleared out, and then I went back to the drawing board on the construction. Well, I am gonna... So the cop didn't hit the causeway, so we're going to hop back over here again. See if cop comes out. I'm gonna have to come back through with concrete, but I got a ton of concrete mix for like repairs. It's not terrible. They haven't done a terrible amount of damage yet. But I'll have to do the concrete, and I'll have to do forged iron to repair, say forged iron, forged steel over here to repair any damage done by that demolisher. And of course I'll have to tear down my electric fence. Catch you later, Swirl. Well, there's still a few around, I guess. There's one over on the coast. And it is best if I stand here on the causeway. As a rule, because if I'm... The guy I've seen a few times all about building infrastructure tunnels and cool buildings. Yeah, I bet. And I came up with this idea on my own as far as the lake house and the causeway. And then I adapted the causeway idea to the idea of Horde Night on the fly. Oh, I dropped off all of my repair kits. That was bad. And what actually got me onto the lake house idea is that boathouse right over there. You can still see the light on it because I haven't taken it down. And that's because I accidentally ended up there because I didn't have a horde base prepared. I ended up out there on a horde night and encountered like one zombie who was in the water. Said, you know what? I can get on board with that. So like any horde base, you channel and you limit the directions they can come at you from. Looks like I'm gonna take a look at that corner right there to see why they're stacking up in that one spot. Yeah, those pinch points, the best parts of medieval defenses. Bottleneck them into a spot where they cannot effectively fight you. And then kill them. Well, this does also reinforce for me that when I'm away from home, the causeway defenses are adequate to keeping the bridges clear. And I could jump those fences too. I just have not. Let's see how well these are doing. Oh, they are getting low. Come on. Shotgun 7. And that is a quite successful Horde Night. Okay, let's try jumping electric fences. Are there any? There are bags over there. This actually made like an ideal pinch point right here. I might just have to leave that constructed that way. And that was a Horde Night on the causeway. It turned out a lot better than I expected, actually. I should try doing that without the... We're just going to try and unload most of my ammo right now. This is just going to help me sorting stuff. I should try it without as many automated turrets and see how well it still works. Might get a little more action that way. I'm not actually particularly worried about the experience coming off of it, because I get plenty of experience just building. Sort that. Pump shotgun. Sniper rifle. Start sorting through the stuff that's going to get sold and not. Yeah, this is definitely a choke point, because we got even without the junk turrets, we got 4 auto turrets covering just the approach off of this bridge. For now, we're just going to cut off the electric fence. Get our bags. Yeah, and this is where I need those water blocks, is how ugly and difficult this water is. And all of these towers, except for this one, have at least one entry facing the coast. This one's got 2 entries, one facing the home too. Can't really swim that effectively, but it was enough to be able to do underwater zombie combat and building this causeway, which I have really enjoyed building it, and now I'm happy that I have it because it's working so well. And now, as I get to taking care of a few things in the house repairing, we're just going to raise the bridges from here on. Well, that one's not going to be doing much defending right now. Let's see what this one is on. Yeah, I'm 144. So they definitely burned through the ammo. But it's working, and I'm glad that it's working. It was a very big, well, it was a bit of a gamble from my perspective. You know, we're just going to scrap that skirt. There's no reason to sell it. We're going to return the junk turrets to their usual patrol. And because the zombies don't swim up to doors as a rule is why I don't usually close those off. I usually leave things wide open for easy access to me. But I didn't want to risk any abnormalities on that horde night. And by placing the junk turrets, one at that corner facing in, and one at this corner facing in, anytime a roving band or a screamer comes in, they get put down quickly. And with as successful as this has been, I will take and start. Yes, the electric gun turrets do work underwater. In fact, the two shotgun ones, that pillar that they're on right now, I have had them underwater, landward side of that pillar for a while when I was working on some of the construction in that area for the purposes of defending that general area of the construction. It was very convenient defense. So yeah, I could take and I could expand my defenses in and around the causeway just by setting up more of those automated turrets. It's raining, yeah. Good catch, honey deer. Honey, honey. That was an excellent catch. A slight problem of having the wine glass in front of my stats and like I actually have to be able to pay attention to what's going on in the game. It's arrows, crossbow bolts, they're iron. Like I said before, I should probably cook them, but going for quick and dirty. Now I am keeping, for the sake of it, one of each of those. Just keeping the highest level of the one that I find, so I'm gonna have to find, yeah, because I had a 5 there. I somehow still ended up with that. Yep. Catch you later, Data. Thanks for stopping by. I am going to be shutting down the stream momentarily because now I just got some sorting and some commerce stuff to do. We got Lords of the Night starting in 20 minutes. You know I don't step on their toes. 2 cents plus on Twitch around 11:15, 11:30. Yep, and rule number 1: reload, 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 reload. And then tomorrow night is when there will be frosted glass MST3K Nights. And as I said, I am going to take, and I'm planning a 4 p.m. Eastern stream tomorrow, Phasmophobia. And anybody who's got the game will be welcome to join in. Otherwise, keep an eye out for Swirl Blue, who does periodic short streams and short videos. Anything from Switch to she's got this Yahtzee challenge that she is doing. And as weird as that may sound, it's compelling. It's interesting to watch to the end and see how it turns out. So check out her channel too. Give her some love. Give her some subs. She's trying to make it in this big world of we're all a bunch of crazy content creators. And then, of course, tomorrow also will be Jack Gunsky. I think he's later in the afternoons, around 6 or 7 Eastern usually, on Quippers United at its new time. So but that is it. I do thank you for stopping by. I will be streaming more, of course, and I will see you next time.